Compute Magazine brings you a video showcase of the latest games to tease, amuse, and challenge you. A menu as varied as American tastes from the most imaginative game creators in the country. Here they are: Ad Lib, Lucasfilm, Origin, Sierra On-Line, Spectrum HoloByte. Makers of some of the most successful software ever distributed. Real hits with games players. Enter now for fun and games. Find your favorites in this tempting menu. And don't forget to use the rebates and free offers enclosed to save lots of money.
Prepare to open your ears and blow your mind with Ad Lib Sound, the card that brings spectacular music and sound effects to your favorite PC games. For years, PC game developers have concentrated on creating the ultimate entertainment product. Computers, monitors, and joysticks have become more powerful. Software has become much more sophisticated than cartridge-style video games. But until now, something important was missing. Wait a minute. Let's try this again, using the Ad Lib card. The sights and the sounds of action. It's all more real, more thrilling, thanks to the Ad Lib card.
Wow, awesome.
The Ad Lib card is easy to install. Just plug it into your IBM PC-compatible computer, and you're ready to enjoy the spectacular music and sound effects available in today's hottest games. Use the Ad Lib card privately with headphones and fill your head with mind-blowing sounds. Or hook it up to your stereo or speakers for sounds that will make your windows rattle. Using popular FM synthesis technology, Ad Lib launched the music synthesizer card in 1987. We quickly became the industry standard for PC gaming sound and stayed on top with more developer support than any other sound card. Check out the latest list of today's hottest game publishers that support Ad Lib Sound. They're creating fantastic games that feature the sights and sounds of pounding, gut-wrenching combat, revving, squealing road sounds, daring flights of air and space. The thrilling action of competition. The singing of a child's imagination. The howling of the mystical and dangerous. Ad Lib Sound has caught the imaginations of thousands of game players. Today's top game developers know its power too. Shouldn't you? Add the missing dimension to your entertainment with the Ad Lib card and make your PC games come alive.
The Secret of Monkey Island, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure, Loom, Nightshift, and Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe. From top-notch flight simulators to intriguing graphic adventures and fast-paced arcade games, Lucasfilm is proud to present our latest games for your personal computer. Some of Hitler's deadliest weapons never saw action until now. Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe by Lawrence Holland follows on the success of Battlehawk's 1942 and last year's acclaimed Their Finest Hour, the Battle of Britain. It's award-winning technology that lets you relive the great air battles over Europe in 1944. From the Messerschmitt 262, the first operational jet fighter, to the Me-163 Comet rocket fighter, advanced German warplanes were pitted against B-17 Flying Fortresses, P-51 Mustangs, and P-47 Thunderbolts. Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe also includes the Gotha 229 Flying Wing, an advanced jet fighter with stealth-like capabilities. Fly them all as an Allied or German pilot over the skies of war-torn Europe. Stunning 256-color VGA graphics, detailed bitmaps, and Ad Lib sound effects set a new standard for simulations. Ground detail and airplane graphics are the best yet. Multiple cockpit viewpoints let you track all the action. When you're hit, you can actually see your engines on fire over the wing. Tremendous graphic explosions fill the screen as your Me-262 jet fighter rips into another Allied bomber. Precision aerodynamic physics and real-world modeling create an in-the-air experience unlike anything you've flown before. We've improved the acclaimed Mission Designer, replay camera, and campaign scenarios to make Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe the best simulation of 1990, new for your IBM. The Secret of Monkey Island by Ron Gilbert. Can you unravel the secret of Monkey Island? Complete the 3 trials on Melee Island and earn the right or wrong to be a pirate. To join this fraternity, you'll master the arts of swordplay, treasure hunting, and thievery. Trade barbs with the most sarcastic seamen ever to hoist the Jolly Roger. Make your best deal at Stan's used ship shop. Recruit your crew and try not to lose your head. From Melee Island, it's on to the great mystery of Monkey Island and the ghost captain, Pirate LeChuck. Join the circus for a chance to make a little money. Monkey Island features our award-winning point-and-click no-typing interface. It's a graphic adventure that lets you focus on the story and not the keyboard. The Secret of Monkey Island brings new excitement to graphic adventures. From the Fettuccine Brothers to the Voodoo Priestess, you'll meet and interact with an hysterically funny cast of characters, and a 256-color special VGA edition is on its way. IBM's 16-color version available now. Something is up on Monkey Island. Are you up to finding it? Loom by Brian Moriarty. The enchanting story of Bobbin Threadbare during the Age of Guilds awaits you in the remarkable lyric fantasy Loom. Loom breaks new ground in computer storytelling, Designed for the beginning adventurer, Loom's exciting mysteries and intriguing puzzle solving will captivate you for hours. You'll learn to weave your spells of magic with the distaff as you unravel the mysteries of the tapestries in the Great Hall. Evil has worked its way on the land, and only you can thwart the forces of chaos and remake the fabric of the universe. No game in recent history has created the excitement of Loom. Now, new for the Amiga, hint book also available. It's a story which will captivate you in ways you can't imagine. Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is back, and this time he's got his father with him. Newly updated, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure, is now available in 256-color VGA graphic splendor. Step into Indy's shoes and earn your own Indy quotient as you track down your lost dad and the most sought-after archaeologic trophy of all time, the Holy Grail. With music, characters, and storyline taken from the movie, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the graphic adventure, is the ultimate movie translation to the computer. Nightshift by John Dean, John Steele, Christopher Gibbs, and Robert Gill. Working in this toy factory has its ups and downs. As Frank or Fiona Fix-It, you'll run, jump, and pedal your way around the Beast, the toy machine built by industrial might and logic. Crank out toy figures based on your favorite Lucasfilm movies and games. There are Stormtroopers, Darth Vaders, Luke Skywalkers, Zack McCrackens, and more to produce as you attempt to make your quota and expose more of the inner workings of the Beast. Pick up tools and fix belts, levers, paint sprayers, and just about anything you can imagine as you dodge pesky lawyers and furry pests. It's 30 levels of non-stop strategy and arcade action that will keep you hopping. You'll ride balloons up to trouble spots and drift downward holding your umbrella to fix the quality control checkpoint. Make your quota. Get a bonus. Get a higher quota. Nightshift for your IBM, Atari ST, Commodore, or Amiga computer. The Secret of Monkey Island, Loom, Nightshift, Indiana Jones, and Secret Weapons of the Luftwaffe. The best in personal computer entertainment software is coming from Lucasfilm Games.
Welcome to Origin, creators of software worlds. This year, we're making computer gaming history, taking graphics and sound presentation to new levels of excellence and excitement. Origin, setting the gaming world on fire with new titles designed to stimulate and challenge even the most seasoned computer adventurer.
The wars of the future will be fought in the skies above, where advanced technology and fast thinking are your only allies. Welcome to the 27th century, where you are the Wing Commander, the latest cinematic blockbuster from Origin, creators of software worlds. The world was shocked when the Kilrathi Empire launched its invasion upon the peaceable Terran Confederation. The heated battles on the ground merely foreshadow the intense military campaigns unfolding in the solemn skies above. It is to the front lines of deep space that you have been called to perform a mission of courage and resolve. As a member of the elite corps of Terran starfighter pilots, you have made the naval carrier Tiger's Claw your base from which you conduct your fast-paced sorties into the battle zone. The Tiger's Claw is fully equipped to provide you and your battle-worn starfighter the rest and repair necessary to ready you for your next mission. Your brief return visits to the Claw are just long enough for you to spend time with your fellow warriors gathering information about the many battle tactics used by the fierce Kilrathi invaders against whom you are pitted. But when the alarm is sounded, it is time for you and your wingman to scramble to the call, knowing only the last reported location of the enemy and the fact that the course of the war may turn on your next decision. Piloting up to 4 distinct classes of Terran starfighter, you will conduct surgical strikes into the heart of the advancing Kilrathi attack forces. As the wing commander, you will issue tactical and strategic orders to your wingman, whose coordinated efforts will give you the critical advantage in the fiery interstellar dogfights in which you will become engaged. Be prepared to experience the true dynamics of spaceflight and the bittersweet realities of life and death conflict as you advance from campaign to campaign against dozens of types of Kilrathi starfighters. Once you've spent a few minutes in the cockpit of Wing Commander, you will realize that you've never seen, heard, or felt a computer game like this before. If you are successful, the rewards of advancement and the chance to rest up for the next challenge will be yours. But one final warning. Better buckle up tight. It's going to be a bumpy ride. Wing Commander is available for IBM PCs and compatibles, providing the most extensive graphics and sound support ever found in a computer game. What you see is what you play. By the power of the Moonstone, you have been transported to an exotic and perilous world known as the Savage Empire. New from the worlds of Ultima. At the bidding of Lord British, you and your modern-day companions have embarked upon a two-fisted adventure into the time-lost land of Eodon, where dinosaurs still rule and ancient mysteries abound. Crafted in the classic style of Ultima adventures, the Savage Empire reveals a world rich in detail, ready for you to explore. Steamy jungles, primitive villages, volcanic wastelands, underground cities, and ancient temples are ready for you to discover. Only keen wits, nerves of steel, and a good hunting rifle can make the difference between conquering the Savage Empire and becoming a Tyrannosaur's next lunch. But evil has invaded the primeval land of Eodon in the form of the mad scientist Dr. Johann Spectre. Corrupted by his insatiable lust for power, Spectre has discovered the secrets of Eodon, which enable him to wield control over the many tribes and creatures of the land. Though primitive and possessing curious tribal customs, the natives are more than willing to share with you their knowledge and assistance as you seek to uncover the mysteries surrounding the Savage Empire. You will be required to use your imagination to find ways to tame this unruly land. Possessing only the simplest of tools and weapons, you will carve out a path through the tangle of obstacles which will lie in your way. Your ability to fully interact with the world around you will provide hours of challenging puzzles and delightful surprises. You will meet and perhaps become charmed by the exotic jungle princess Aila, who will join you in your quest. You will also encounter the vicious race of ant-men, known as the Myrmidex, against whom you must unite the scattered tribes of Eodon. The Myrmidex will be joined by man-eating dinosaurs, saber-toothed tigers, and other beasts bent on stopping your progress. Though the challenges are many, and the path to victory teeters on the very precipice of calamity, the Savage Empire is guaranteed to give you a powerful experience that you will not soon forget. The Savage Empire is the first in the Worlds of Ultima series of games, taking you to exciting new worlds of science fiction, mystery, and fantasy. Available for IBM PCs and compatibles, supporting most graphics modes and soundboards.
Is life becoming a little mundane for you? Looking for something to put a little spark in your day? Then look no further. You've entered the fantasy world of Ultima VI, the False Prophet. Join us as we celebrate the 10th glorious anniversary of the Ultima series, letting the power of the Moonstone teleport you to the world of Britannia as Lord British opens the doors to your imagination and gives you the keys to his kingdom. But be forewarned, your journey to Britannia is fraught with both peril and high adventure, as you are instantly catapulted into the vengeful hands of the Gargoyles, a race of beings from beyond the underworld. With the help of your faithful traveling companions, you overcome the gargoyle attack and stand before the throne of Lord British, equipped in both mind and body, ready to meet the extraordinary challenge he has called you for. Discover a fascinating world of sights and sounds, ready to be explored and experienced, featuring the most elaborate full-color graphics and soundboard support ever found in a role-playing adventure game. Ultima VI will provide you with hundreds of hours of continual discovery and excitement. Using your wits and imagination, you will delight in the variety of things you can do, people you can talk to, and creatures you can encounter. Prepare your party and yourself for the adventure afoot by visiting one of the dozens of shops and guilds that are to be found in the many towns and villages that dot the picturesque landscape of Britannia. Set sail upon the high seas to points unknown, discovering mysterious lands and peoples, and further uncovering the hidden truth about the gargoyles and their ultimate plan. Be sure to take plenty of torches and magic spells with you as you venture into the dark underworld of damp and dangerous dungeons that lie beneath the surface of Britannia. The powerful giant Cyclops will stop at nothing to block your way and deal a painful blow to your party. Nor will the mighty winged dragons want you to cross through their infernal domain on your quest. But by dedicated perseverance and your sharpened ingenuity, you will discover how to use the tools and characters you find along the way until you finally enter the bizarre and enchanting land of the gargoyles. You will be intrigued by the extreme attention to detail given to both the culture and traditions of the gargoyle race. You will make some alliances and definitely encounter many foes. Ultimately, your path will lead to the power of the Vortex Cube. Will you be able to unlock the mystery that has enshrouded the conflict between humans and gargoyles for ages? From its outstanding storyline to its professionally crafted graphics and sound, Ultima VI will give each player a truly unique and highly memorable fantasy experience, which will be talked about for years to come. Put on your radiation suit and prepare to face the blinding light of a new age. Origin presents Bad Blood, the radioactive action role-playing game that asks the burning question: are you mutant enough? You volunteer to help free the colorful race of mutants from the oppression of their pure-blooded human masters and to expose the treachery and hatred of their human leader. As you venture forth into the searing desert wastelands and hazardous bombed-out cities, you'll feast your eyes on the eye-popping graphics and animation that make Bad Blood one of the most unique game-playing experiences to be found on a personal computer. And join the thousands of listeners who have discovered that Bad Blood is as much a pleasure to listen to as it is to play, featuring an original music soundtrack that will literally blow your mind. The fiery post-Holocaust world of Bad Blood is filled with intensely depicted landscapes littered with the fragments of a devastated civilization and the mutated offspring of a tainted genetic pool. Survival in this inhospitable world depends highly on your street smarts and mastery of the many weapons and tools which give you true power in this society of desperate survivors. Using one of the most sophisticated yet simple to use communication systems available in a computer game, you'll speak with many of the intriguing and colorful citizens of the land, seeking their aid as you unravel the story of bigotry and fear, which threatens to wipe out the peaceful mutant race. So, are you mutant enough to put an end to centuries of violence and oppression? Find out with Bad Blood. Enter into the unexplored dimensions of this dynamic new product lineup, only from Origin. Others write software. We create worlds.
Sierra Online, setting the standards of a new decade. In 1979, software pioneer Roberta Williams and Sierra's design team brought adventure games to life with King's Quest I. Now, 10 years and over 1 million copies later, the legend continues. King's Quest V, coming to you this Christmas on CD and diskette.
These are the voyages of the Space Quest series. Our mission, to digitize new life with higher VGA resolution. To create bizarre 3D adventures with Supertramp soundtracks. To boldly joke where no man has joked before.
Ah, you Borges frat ya. Prepare for warp drive landing with Space Quest 4. Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers.
A highly illogical adventure, Captain.
Thexter is back. From Japan comes the second heroic installment in the Thexter series. Firehawk, the second encounter. It's 4 years later, and an invasion of bloodthirsty aliens threatens the Earth. Thexter players will fly their transforming battlesuits in 9 different combat missions and 1 practice mission. A thrilling stereo soundtrack with 11 different songs enhances the excitement of this spectacular arcade encounter from Game Arts of Japan. For years, children all over the world have enjoyed Roberta Williams' Mixed Up Mother Goose. Now, Sierra brings you 2 new versions of this best-selling children's game. Available in SCI and VGA, this Sierra Classic features improved high-resolution graphics and sound card support.
I found you a bowl of bronze.
Land's sakes, you did it!
Continuing to break new ground, Sierra announces the upcoming CD-ROM release of Mixed Up Mother Goose. Now, your child will be able to talk, play, and sing right along with some of his or her favorite nursery rhyme characters.
Diddle, diddle, cat's fiddle, the cow jumped over the moon. A little long black sea such sport in the dish ran away with spoon.
Equipped with full sound card support, Mixed Up Mother Goose is the first Sierra game with digitized voices. Why not give your child the very best? Introducing the newest member of the Sierra family, Dynamics, offering a superior platform for the next generation of computers.
A-10 Tank Killer. This combat simulation lets you take command of the most indestructible and devastating plane ever built, the A-10 Thunderbolt II. The action is down and dirty as you fly low through smoke-filled battlefields, ripping apart enemy tanks with your 30mm cannon. A-10 Tank Killer features 7 different missions, over 20 enemy vehicles and targets, all in full 256-color VGA. The magic of 3-space delivers more explosive realism than any other air combat simulator on the market, with bitmap explosions, light source shading, and gradient-fill skylines. And 10 camera viewpoints, including victim and engagement views, to take you outside to watch the devastation from a distance.
From Dynamics comes the interactive game of the future, Rise of the Dragon, a Blade Hunter mystery. It's the 21st century, and you're a cyberpunk private eye attempting to unravel the darkest and most deadly mystery of your career. Using a no-typing point-and-click interface, you'll explore a bizarre city gripped by evil. You'll pick up and use objects, talk with strange characters, solve intricate game puzzles, and do battle in numerous arcade sequences throughout the game. The product of Dynamic's new game development system, Rise of the Dragon, is unlike anything you've seen before, all in 256 color VGA. Stellar 7, a decidedly 1990s version of Dynamic's first game. This classic remake includes full 256 VGA color, digitized graphics, and phenomenal sound effects. You'll take command of the Raven, an intergalactic war tank, battling enemies in 7 different worlds. The fate of the Earth is in your hands. All the excitement of the original Stellar 7 in a truly state-of-the-art arcade game. Make way for the Bloody Red Baron. This World War I adventure simulates one of the most legendary dogfighters ever built. Red Baron takes flight simulation a step forward, recreating the mechanics and the experience of early aerial combat. Once you're strapped in, you'll take flight with the daring aces of World War I in a deadly aerial showdown. All rendered in 3-space 3D with digitized 256 color VGA graphics. High adventure comes to your computer screen with Heart of China. Your action-packed mission will span the entire globe, from exotic Hong Kong to gay Paris. This 1930s action-adventure, set in revolutionary China, features breathtaking 256 color VGA graphics, complex character interaction, puzzle solving, and a no-typing point-and-click interface. Dynamics, visionary graphics, visionary concepts, visionary computer entertainment. Sierra Online, setting the standards of a new decade.
The hottest name in recreational software for the 90s is Spectrum HoloByte. Fanatical attention to detail and a quest for realism is the cornerstone to their success. Success awarded and recognized by the personal computing community as relaxing, challenging, impossible to master, and addictive. With over 19 titles to their credit, loyal fans agree that favorites like Tetris and Falcon have left them impassioned and impatient. Available on the widest range of computers, from PCs and compatibles to Atari ST, Amiga, and Apple Macintosh. Spectrum HoloByte keeps the hits coming with the introduction of sizzling new products. Vietnam, 1972. Spectrum HoloByte transports you from the office to the airways, from desk jockey to jet jockey. You're a naval aviator in Flight of the Intruder. Select your mission from classic Vietnam operations. Get to know your targets using recon photos and other G2 info. Choose the F-4 Phantom Fighter or A-6 Intruder and load up. But remember, the right weapon can be the difference between flying home and swimming home. You're ready to join your squadron as your Yankee Station crew brings up your A-6 Intruder. Your carrier heads into the wind. The flight deck officer signals you up, and you can feel the jet blast, smell the salt air, and feel the G-forces as you rocket into the Pacific skies on your first mission. You're ready to get your feet dry, but stay alert. You'll need every skill in your flight bag as you encounter ground and air forces designed to spoil your ride. Mission complete, and you're ready for your final challenge. To go from feet dry to feet wet and arrive in one piece. Debriefing shows you're ready for promotion to the next of 5 skill levels. But for now, it's time to adjourn to the Officers Club until your next flight of the Intruder. We gave the Russians Coca-Cola, Levi's, and rock and roll. And now, from the creators of Tetris and Weltris, comes a new challenge. My little American comrade, the Kremlin wasn't built overnight, and neither are the faces in this new Spectrum HoloByte game. Pick the environment for your color portraits and let the chins fall where they may. But remember, there are no points for double chins. Choose from over 60 faces in 10 categories in a challenge that old Boris and the boys will never master. With all the great features you've come to expect from Spectrum HoloByte, you can go head to head and give your opponent a red face.
Frankie and the gang never looked better or stranger.
But that's up to you, comrade. Eat my dust, pal, because I'm a stunt driver. It's time to buckle up for another rocket sled ride with Spectrum HoloByte in your own 66 Shelby Mustang. Run time trials at Willow Glen in the morning, and take your last lap at Laguna Seca Raceway in the afternoon. That's right. Stunt Driver allows you to race anywhere in the world without leaving your computer. Build the track of your choice from the world's most famous international courses. Add video cameras anywhere you want. And throw in a few thrills of your own from the amusement park. Perform driving feats Mario Andretti and Joey Chitwood would think twice about. Select replay, and then review it from another angle. The track may be the least of your challenges. Don't let that Volkswagen bug you. He only wants to slow you down. But that IROC C wants to see you take a dirt nap in the infield. Where did that Porsche driver get his driver's license? Disneyland? Check your damage meter. Okay, pal, it's pedal to the metal time. Whoa! Too much pedal. It's no biggie. I'll get you guys next lap, because I'm a stunt driver. the hotspots. Kuwait, Beirut, Saudi Arabia. Your mission reads like today's headlines. No imaginary targets here. The only tool for this job, General Dynamics F-16 Falcon. The original Falcon F-16 fighter simulation was acclaimed and awarded for its realism. Now, Spectrum HoloByte takes this authenticity to the edge with Falcon 3.0. Terrain conforms to military maps. Radar and weapons are real, and so are the threats. Using the heads-up display, full instrumentation, multiple viewpoints, and a black box recorder, you'll be using the same technology built into Sphere's F-16 military trainers. You'll pull 9 Gs to get that bandit off your 6 while you call for help from your wingman. You beat that bandit. Now you're ready to try the head-to-head option. No phony weapons or magic bullets here. Just the best civilian F-16 simulator available. If it were more authentic, we'd both be in trouble. If your favorite thing is driving a T-72 tank through the Middle Eastern desert, then you better get a new hobby. There's a new guy on your battlefield. He's big, bad, ugly as a warthog, and his handle is Avenger A-10. The deadly 30mm Avenger cannon, firing 4,200 rounds per minute, annihilates tanks and everything else in its path. Don't let the A-10's looks fool you. With the ability to fly low and hit hard, it has always been the military pilot's favorite assignment for the tough missions. Team Avenger A-10 with Falcon 3.0 for maximum battle action, and it will become one of your favorites too. Spectrum HoloByte, the name to look for when you want the most authentic games available for your hardware.
Hope you had fun with our games. Don't forget the discount, premium, and rebate offers enclosed in package. To subscribe to Compute, special savings for 1 year for only $12.97. Residents of Canada, $6 more.